Hi, once again. It's Michelle Klippert at the Real Estate Store.
And Peggy Evanoika at the Real Estate Store.
And we're doing, once again, our Real Talk for Real Estate.
We are.
We're getting back in the mode of things and being able to inform the public of some really great things, not only about real estate, but our community at large.
Right. Well, there's so many things that just stopped happening for the last couple of years. And so we want to make sure that we can tell everyone out in our viewing audience what is going on again.
Right.
Another reason to love Montrose.
Exactly. And we'll start off a little bit about our market.
Yes.
You know, it still is a tough market here in Montrose. We're talking today, which is May the 18th of 2022. And we still have very, very limited inventory.
Right.
And that inventory is limited not only from beginners who are small homes to our very largest homes or largest parcels. I mean, we just don't have much,
it's
right?
It's just everything. Yeah.
It is really a tough market out there, and that's why we're telling you it's very, very important that you get an educated realtor to be able to help you navigate this market.
Right. Well, you know, Michelle, there are so many issues that are starting to become standards that we didn't even know about a year and a half ago. You know, appraisal gap, and just to name one, and
acceleration clauses,
and you mentioned about pre-qualifying.
Right. So here's our situation, guys. As you will know, the interest rate has been going up. So we started, 2 years ago? You're in the 2.75, 3.75. Mm-hmm. Currently today, we're closer to 6.5. Right. So the same people who were pre-qualified before, even at 4%, if you're a first-time buyer, you may not be qualified at 6.5%.
Right.
So it's really tricky, and we have to be partners with our lenders to make sure that our people are qualified to purchase homes.
And that's true. But also, I think a buyer, a potential buyer, they need to be with an agent that is aware of that. And used to be we would get a pre-qual letter and it was just like pretty much good forever. But that's just one of the new issues that is happening. And wow, we've had many classes on it and had how many conversations, and it's just it really helps when a buyer has someone that's experienced.
No, I agree 100%. So that's our tidbit on real estate right now in the current market. But we also want to tell you about Montrose and the things that are happening now that we are out of this 2-year lockdown pandemic feel, and we're back. You have an experience that happened even yesterday, you know.
Absolutely. I had a couple that they're wanting to move to Montrose, and they have done all of their due diligence about looking it up on Google and things like that. But she said, we really want to know and you named it, which I think is wonderful. You said, what's the flavor of Montrose?
Right.
And so before we even start looking at houses, I wanted to introduce them to the characteristics and the personality of the Montrose area.
And I think some of the uniquenesses that we are finally coming back to some different events that are very special to us.
Absolutely.
That are going on. You know, the first one I just wanted you to touch on was the one happening at our Chipeta Lake.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about that. I just found out about it. So sponsored by the Montrose Rotary and also sponsored by Cabela's.
Yes.
I am so excited. This is it's May 21st from 9 until 12. Kids are free. They receive a fishing pole from Cabela's.
Fishing pole and a reel.
Oh,
now, where else can you go for a
gosh.
small community with a lake that's been stocked?
Oh, yeah.
And our kids can learn to fish. Yeah. I mean,
that's Saturday.
It's on a Saturday.
May 21st from 9 until 12, Chipeta Lake.
Yeah, that's a perfect one. That is one of my favorites. There's some things coming up that we're finally back into music in our area. I don't know about you, but for 2 years I've almost felt this silence. You know what?
Totally.
It was just, you didn't have that.
Deafening.
It was deafening. It wasn't that celebration that you used to have. And there's two events that are coming up. One is a summer concert series that's held at Shreese Park. It's a new amphitheater that we have. It's a beautiful area. And the very first one will be June the 3rd. There'll be the singer Vanessa Collier, and she'll be with Crazy Like a Fox.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I've seen Crazy Like a Fox, but I'm anxious to see Crazy Like a Fox. And that is on a Friday. That same day, they will be doing in our downtown area, and it will be closed off, will be the Black Canyon Motor, car show.
The car clubs.
The car club's car show.
Oh.
And it will be in our main street. So not only are you going to get, sorry about that crazy hair, but not only are you going to get kind of a fun environment to look at cars, but then just go down the street and you're going to get a concert.
Yeah.
You'll get
Oh
music.
my gosh. That's going to be a fun day. That's what Montrose is all about.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm so glad that we're starting up again.
Oh, me too. And here's another one that's really close to us at the real estate store. So, and when I mean by close, I mean by proximity. So back out of the real estate store, there is a parking lot. It's a city parking lot. And San Juan Brewery, which does coffee and beer.
Yes, it does.
Brews coffee and beer. They're going to start their own music in the parking lot.
Oh, I love it.
And the first one will be June 10th, and it will be really fun. I mean, there'll be people set up, there'll be booths set up, there'll be music in this parking lot, and we're right next to Centennial Plaza, so there's areas to congregate, and you're so close to us. Come on down and listen to the music. It will be really fun.
That's going to be great. Now, when is it?
That first one is June 10th.
June 10th.
And there'll be one in June 24th as well. But we'll tell you about the other ones as we come up. But you had something coming up in June too.
I do. So I was contacted by a dear friend of mine who happens to be a master gardener. I am not. Yeah. So I'm better at some things, but not gardening. I wanted to clarify that. So the Montrose Botanical Gardens is going to be having gardening on the Western Slope June 11th. That's Saturday from 9 until 3, $5 donation, or if you join the Montrose Botanical Gardens, then it's $5 off of your membership. You know, if you have not been to one of their events, I have to tell you that there is so much knowledge about local plants and vegetation in this group. And if you haven't been to the Botanical Gardens, you will be in awe. It is wonderful.
I think that this is a really important thing if you're new to Montrose too, because there are a lot of plants that don't thrive in our community, and they are a perfect resource for what can I plant, what's going to be beautiful. I think they're a great resource.
It's a huge resource, and they are so anxious to share their knowledge.
And there are things happening that day. They'll be doing what?
Well, there's a plant giveaway every hour. And they're going to have, at 9 o'clock, creative designing. 10 o'clock, it's going to be gardening in the 1880s. Yay!
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And then at 11, native plants and other plant choices. 12 o'clock, there's a break. 12:30 is lavender.
Oh, love lavender.
Which we have. A lot of lavender died out this last winter, but there's still a real strong influence of lavender production in the area. So you're going to be able to hear about that. Art in the Garden, Montrose Center for the Arts is going to be participating. Plant sources for the homeowner. It's just going to be a fun day.
Oh, I think this would be perfect. Please keep it on your schedule.
Right. And this is Saturday, June 11th. We posted, I know, I'm not
June 11th.
We posted this on our
Facebook page as well as Instagram. You'll be seeing this because we're doing a lot of things on our Facebook and Instagram where we are promoting other things that are happening.
Absolutely.
You'll see it will say this community information is brought to you by the real estate store because we want you to know about the things that are happening. And like Peg says, we want you to understand the flavor of Montrose area and enjoy it.
And you know, we are not objective at all about Montrose. Michelle and I both love it. And we can talk to you all day about Montrose and real estate. That's the way we are. But we want to show you and enlighten you on what goes on and what makes it so wonderful.
Yo, I agree. So you'll be hearing from us more. We are back, and just do a thumbs up or mention us in the comments and tell us if there's any special information you want from us, whether it be real estate or community events. We are your girls. We're
Absolutely.
here to help you.
We're
So
back.
thanks for listening to us, and signing off from Michelle Klippert
And Peggy Evanoika.
here at the Real Estate Store.
Bye-bye.